talk about the experience I had at the mine because it was really amazing. I was there, I got to dig fresh crystals, like dig them out of the ground, and it really gave me a whole new respect for people who work at the mines and exactly where the whole crystal process comes from. Because once you get these crystals, they're really really dirty. Someone has to clean them, someone has to cut them, someone has to tumble them, and it's an amazing experience. So I was sitting out here cleaning the crystals, of course, with my sage, and I just want to show you how they look when they come out of the ground, and then how they look throughout the process of cleaning them. So I'm gonna flip the camera around. And then as you can see here, these are crystals that haven't even been cleaned yet. They're still dirty, they have like the clay and mud, but you can still feel the amazing energy that comes from them. And so, you know, I stuck them in water, but not all crystals are able to even go in water. I know, like, when you're cleaning them for energetic purposes, you see that crystals below a Mohs hardness of about 4, you can't put them in water. So even as I was digging, this is black tourmaline. As I was digging the black tourmaline up, the ground was really, really wet. So I would get nice formed crystals like this in the black tourmaline, and as I was picking them up, they would just crumble in my hand. You can see right here, these are where other pieces of black tourmaline were, but because of the wetness, they crumbled. And I actually have a piece. This is black tourmaline, but because of the water and the fact that it got so wet, it just looks like a piece of charcoal now. It's not even the nice form crystal. So as I was picking them up, they would just crumble in my hand. It was so crazy. But the mine, I went to Hogg mine in Georgia, and the mine had a lot of aquamarine. Like, this is a huge piece of natural aquamarine that was dug up. And then you have huge crystals like this. Like, I was finding this. This is actually a tourmalated quartz, and it has rose quartz mixed in it. And then this is a piece of striated rose quartz. So they had some really interesting crystals. And this was at Hogg mine. This is another piece of rose quartz. As you can see, it's almost translucent. And if you have any questions, please just go ahead and type them in and let me know, you know, what you want to see, what you want to have in other posts, because I will be posting to Periscope or doing videos on Periscope quite often. Now, this was another crystal that I picked up from the mine. It actually is amethyst, like a phantom amethyst that's really beautiful. And I'm just going to show you, these are raw stones. So when you get them out of the ground, it's just raw like this. And the stones, because I also do lapidary, so you can cut them and polish them in different ways. So someone would actually have to take these stones, this is malachite, cut them, and then they go into a machine that polishes them. So from the mine, someone has to clean them, someone has to cut them, then they get polished like this, and then that's when you get them to your door. Now, what I do with my crystals, to clean my crystals, this is probably the least invasive way, is you see this sage has been burned. So when I got out here to clean them, I lit my sage and I just went over these crystals saying positive things, keeping my vibration up. So these crystals get really positive energy. And this is another piece of aquamarine that came from there. And then this also almost has like a perfect hexagonal structure. If you can see that, that's how the aquamarine is. So that is it. I'm gonna finish cleaning all these crystals that I have gotten from the mines. As you can see, here's another pile of crystals. And I have to wash all of these and get them cleaned up. But yeah, this is crystals. Does anyone have any questions for me? Or do you have anything that you would like to see any periscopes that I can do, sage. Of course, I'm going to go through the crystal meanings. And I also have an opportunity for you coming up at the end of January. I am going to launch a free crystal healing class. This will take you into the science, the Einstein, the Nikola Tesla, what they had to say about crystals and your energy. You'll learn about your aura and exactly what your aura is. Not just, oh, it's some light, We'll actually get down to the science of what your aura is. And if you like this video, I'll post it to Facebook, I'll post it to Instagram, Twitter, like, heart, and follow me on those venues. And here are places you can follow me.
Thank you for watching, and now it's time to hear from you. Scroll down right now and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And guess what? I do answer back.